Okay, my friends, look, let's just start off with the obvious. There isn't a bigger fan of Joe Rogan than I am. What he has been able to do, I have said forever, he has done more to inspire a sense of investigation on the part of so many people, young in particular. He is, without a doubt, he is sui generis, nonpareil. He is a one of a kind. And he has been able to cover so many areas of interest. I think he is the most absolute, important, critical, and valued and influential talk host, podcaster, platform, streamer, whatever. And that's why he's not going to be allowed to have Donald Trump on his show. Come on. We know it. It's nothing to do. Joe would love to have Donald Trump on. He would love it. How can anybody think that Joe Rogan wouldn't love the get of all gets? He could go crazy, but no. They're telling him, not on your life. Not if you want to see daylight. Not if you want to get one more penny. You came this close last time from just ending it all when you started to question vaccines. So we gave you a pass. Because when Neil Young threatens to pull his catalog, when Cowgirl in the Sand and Mr. Heart of Gold decided, well, that's a different story. And then a few others, including that Nils Fjärnvind and whoever this was. People, they just came out of nowhere. Yeah, and we're going to take our catalog too. Who are you? It doesn't matter. He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. He learned last time. Remember when he said, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. You made a mistake. Look, I don't blame him. He's the top of the world. You have to somehow genuflect and expiate your errors. I dig that. But don't even suggest that you're doing this because you don't want to talk to the singularly most important and powerful figure, entertainer, politician, ex-president in modern history. Don't even tell me, Joe. Don't even, just, I love you, man. I love you. But don't think for a moment. Don't think for a moment. Okay, stop. Look. Before I continue, let me just ask you right now. You do me a favor and you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell. You know I've got to say that. You know I've got to say this to you. Listen, I hate caca del toro, bovine y justa. Don't BS a BSer. We know it. We know Joe Rogan is sitting there thinking, God, I could be the guy who, and he's saying, no, I don't want to, no, I'm not going to give that guy. What? Have you seen? And again, remember, this is coming from a place of love. You'll interview Joey Diaz, who is an incredible talent, about snorting whatever. I mean, I'm supposed to believe, but I've got my limits. What? Come on, Joe. Just say it. Say it. Just say, I'm not stupid. If I do this, I'm not going to give the greatest platform to a guy they're trying to kill. Figuratively, politically, socially, philosophically. I'm not going to use, no way. If I do it, people might say to you, he might come across great. I might like him. And I might inadvertently have to say like, well, that makes sense because I'm an honest guy. No. It's better for me just to say, forget it. I'm not going to get near this guy. I'm not going to get near him. No way. No, I don't want anything to do with Donald Trump. No, I can't. No, no. Oh, no, I don't want to. I don't blame you. Joe Rogan's making more money than God only knows what. He's not gonna end it all for Donald Trump. He's not gonna throw it away. He's got to be a good soldier. Let me tell you something. Anybody who says that that's not a critical part of success doesn't know the business. I don't care whether you're that relic, that fossil Howard Stern, or whether it doesn't matter. Everybody does it. Everybody comes to a point where these are the rules. We don't want you to do this. No. Bobby Kennedy, that might be one of the reasons why too. See, Bobby Kennedy poses the biggest existential threat. Let me tell you two things that are happening. One, Bobby Kennedy is pulling people towards the middle from the left, whatever that left is, whatever this Democratic enclave is. He's pulling people towards the middle, towards rational thinking. And that's like, oh my God. And Tucker Carlson, who's not running for anything, is doing more to shift huge swaths of the right, the newer, younger iteration of the right, more towards the center, to be looking at issues like biomedical tyranny, biomedical martial law, war, a lot of things that the and the anti-prototypical left is considering to be valid. Oh no, no. See, I just would love somebody to say, look, they won't let me have him on. The Spotify people don't care about me. I mean nothing to them. Do you understand what this thing works? Look at me. I may be covered in tats and I may have been hit a few times in the head, but I'm a smart guy. And if you think I'm going to go against him, you're out of your mind. Look, the whole notion of corporate equity indices and ESG and human rights campaign, and they brought down Anheuser-Busch for some stupid Bud Light commercial that nobody still understands. They care nothing about it. They care nothing about Target. They care nothing about Disney. And they care nothing about me. And I'm not going to end it dying on that sword. There's an old expression, pick the hill you want to die on. And Donald Trump ain't that hill I want to die on. You got that? Just say it. In fact, you don't have to say it. We understand. Let me say again. I know people are going to misunderstand me. I think, and I have said repeatedly, I think he's one of the most important voices in streaming today. He has also tackled issues that are so interesting and so fascinating, so incredibly important that nobody would have ever discussed, with a panache and an aplomb and an actual legitimate and a sincere fascination, which I think is wonderful. And he is the model. He's the gold standard. And one of the reasons why he got to be the gold standard, and one of the reasons why he's there, is because he's not an idiot. And he's not going to die on that hill. Not only that, they're not going to let him. If Joe Rogan says, you know what, I'm not going to do it. That's it. And you know what the shadow government will do to Spotify? Elevate them to an even higher status. Now you're playing games. Because when you're at that global level, when you're at that shadow government global level, oh, I'll bet you anything the guys who run Spotify are saying, come on, Joe, please make us fire you. You mean nothing to us. In the scheme, what we're looking at in terms of the world in the future, the riches that are ours, the riches that we seek to gain as part of a shadow government cabal, a globalist, this treasure chest that we can't even imagine. This means nothing. And it would be great for us to show. And the head, whoever runs Spotify would say, we are not going to be a party of hate. We are not going to be a party to disseminate the rank, the hate. This is Trump, a man who single-handedly tried to bring down the country through insurrection. No, we will not aid and abet, counsel, procure, or hire, or be an accomplice to the degradation and the, oh, come on. Can't you see it? And Joe's thinking to himself, don't even worry about it. I'll save you the trouble. I'm not going to have him on. And I'm going to make it sound like it's my idea. I'm not going to do it. Whatever. Because Trump must be stopped. And nobody is going to help him. Nobody. So we know what it is. This isn't exactly, immane sapience on our part to figure this one out. But that's the way that goes. So what do you think, dear friend? What do you think? Let's hear from you. Give me your thoughts on this one. Okay. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know the usual routine. And as we always say, my dear friends, comment as you see fit.